Are you? Oh, you started it?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is episode 1. Welcome, guys. This is Zatexel Productions. Episode 1 podcast. We are sponsored by Squarespace.
We're not
Well, actually,
sponsored
I
by
guess we're not
anybody.
sponsored by anybody, but like I hear that at every podcast, so I kind of felt like we had to say it too.
Well,
Oh, and NordVPN and Bitcoin.
Honey,
What is Honey?
the browser extension that saves you money. If you're not using Honey, what are you using?
Why are we promoting people that don't promote
That's kind of what I'm wondering.
Okay, so like 3 topics. What are our 3 topics?
What do you mean?
You said we were gonna like figure out 3 topics to talk about.
Well, I meant before I hit the record button, but you didn't say anything, so I hit the record button anyways. We have nothing to talk about.
But I mean, like, we could still try to find something to talk about while we talk about trying to find what we're trying to talk about. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we could figure it out. It's a process, but we could figure it out. But we could talking about finding stuff. You know?
Maybe we could talk about how tight we have to hold on to these microphones.
Bro, I literally have like moved my thumb a little bit and like I made a noise.
But it's so you can't hear it. It's so bad. Like every little noise is just the worst thing.
Well, do you have like a mic stand?
Yeah, we don't have enough space in here right now, man. The office is currently always under construction. Like those 2 guitars don't even belong in here.
What is that, like an Axl Rose signature? Like, oh,
you just completely cut your microphone out. No, that is a Dimebag Darrell signature guitar. I only have it because I saw Daniel play it in high school, and I thought Daniel was really cool.
Is that really why you bought that?
I swear to God, yeah. Daniel has the black version of it, and I was like, "Hey, Daniel, what guitar do you have?"
I was there that day. I saw you ask that question.
No, I
was like in like 8th grade or something, but I totally saw you ask.
Well,
that
that's weird because I messaged him on Facebook Messenger like before.
No, but like it
Messenger.
wasn't. No, I'm not making this up. It was a recollection I have. I don't remember many things, but I remember that. Maybe I'm filling in the blanks with things that I want to remember. Maybe.
Yeah.
Do you ever do that? Do you just like fill in the blanks with things that you think that you thought happened but didn't actually happen, and then you like try to figure out if it happened and it actually did?
Oh yeah,
happen?
for sure. Like,
yeah.
Especially...
Give me an event in your life that you thought happened but actually didn't.
I thought... remember how when we were on Minecraft on Xbox, it was like you, me, Noah,
is that
like Roger... And
well,
like
which
everybody.
day?
All of them. I thought it was one... I thought it was one map that we played on.
It was. No, it was.
It's not.
But it is.
But it's not.
Are you talking? No.
So, like, you know how, like, we had the town and, like, the town that had town hall?
Which town? Oh, that town? The town that we had town hall in?
Yeah, and
that
then
town?
how we made a second town halfway kind of in, like, creative
That
mode.
was in the same world.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
How do you know?
It's because you gave the save file to Roger.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, you played that because I bought a realm, a Minecraft realm.
No. Wrong. Roger and I got on that world, and I said, "Where's the second town?" And he was like, "That's not this world."
I'm sorry. If you ever do that again, at least do it like Donald Trump.
Run.
That's so good.
You're fired. I'm gonna build a ball. It's gonna be huge.
So like,
Harold. That is a reference no one else gets.
Yeah.
But yet we're making it.
Um.
My feet are on my desk. I'm so professional. Look at me. I'm a future Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan doesn't even do that, man.
Oh, he doesn't?
No.
Oh.
Have you never like watched a podcast? Has it always been like has it always just been like a thing where you like make fun of it but you never actually watched it?
No,
kind of like how you made fun of Death Cab for Cutie and then you actually ended up liking that band very much.
We don't talk about that.
What do you mean we don't talk about that?
I don't want to admit that I like Death Cab for Cutie.
But you did.
But I did.
But I heard you.
The words, yeah, I don't know why I judged that band so harshly in high school. I really kind of like their music.
You just said it.
Did come out of my mouth, but it doesn't mean I want to admit that I said that, especially when it's being recorded and put to the internet for all of 2 people to listen to.
2 people? Who's the 2 people, do you think?
Noah doesn't watch post-production content. He might watch this because he's not in it, but my mom watches all of these.
Does she really?
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. I mean, I don't know.
But, yeah, no, it was certainly 2 different Minecraft worlds.
back to that. I mean, like I don't know. I've had a lot of Minecraft worlds with.
And that's the thing is that like we had the Tech at Worlds. We had.
Why is that such a big part of our lives? Why is that such a bit? Why is Minecraft such a huge part of our lives?
Well,
I don't understand. This game literally just like forged all of our friendships all in the same way.
Well, it's not necessarily that it forged our friendships. It's just that it
Was it just there?
Yeah, it was.
What is that?
Oh, it's a footstool.
You have a footstool and you're using your desk, you bastard.
It's very like not sturdy, but but yeah, no, like to put this into perspective, audience.
Wait, no, I just got to go back to this topic real fast because you literally make me use like one of them cup things. You're gonna put your sweaty, nasty feet on your desk.
My feet aren't that sweaty.
But I literally
Smell them?
no.
What,
I
you
wasn't
want-
gonna say.
do you wanna
Okay,
smell my
go ahead. Go
feet?
back to the Minecraft. Yeah, there
To
you
put
go.
it into perspective, audience, we are, I guess, are so old.
I wouldn't say that.
But like, here's the thing: like, I remember when Minecraft, like, I remember when the Nether came out, like the like so spooky update or whatever it was called. I remember when 1.0 came out, and they were like the end. Like Minecraft has credits now. Like you can beat the game.
That wasn't very long ago.
That was like 10 years.
That was
ago.
not 10 years ago.
That
Don't
was-
even lie to me right now. That literally felt like maybe 2 years, 3 years ago.
Nope, that was
At
like
the
10 years
most.
ago. And like so again, we are so old. Our friend Roger, producer Roger, he moved, and I finally found him on Facebook, and like I added him as a friend, and he said, "Hey, have you heard of Minecraft?
I literally
Have
started
you ever
talking to him the
played
same way.
Minecraft?" And and now you don't ask people, "Have you heard of Minecraft?" because everyone has played it. And nowadays you're like, what do you play Minecraft on? Do you play it on PS5, Xbox Series, consoles, or Bedrock on computer, or Java on computer, or on your DS, or on your?
Is it on the DS too?
Yeah, it was on the 3DS. It's on
What?
the Switch. It's on literally everything, dude. I'm pretty sure you can play it on the Samsung fridge. I'm not even kidding. I think that's a thing.
Who like wants to play a video game standing in the kitchen? Is that everybody? I'm gonna get a glass of water. I'm also gonna like beat Minecraft all at the same time.
Do you think that leads to like stricter, like not really like stricter, but like do you think people snack less? Like like oh I'm not gonna.
I would absolutely snack more. What do you mean? I'm standing right next to the fridge. Oh look pepperonis. I'm gonna get some pepperonis. I'm gonna get some drink. You know, grape.
But if you open the door, you can't play the game.
You can it pauses it for you. I'm sure. I mean, it's at that age. It's 2022. If it doesn't pause your game when you open the fridge, what is it even doing?
I think it's wild that in the year 2022 we have refrigerators that have cameras inside of them.
For what?
So
like
you-
when you're at the store, you can like look.
Yeah,
at
so you can like as if pen and paper making a shopping list wasn't good enough, or making a digital shopping list on your notes app on your phone wasn't good enough. You can just now live stream a feed of your refrigerator to your own phone.
So we're speaking of the progression of things, right? So like I'm gonna bring up a point. So like you know that game GTA 5 that came out like a year ago. So I think like in my theory, I think that game was like the peak of like gaming in general. I think that was it. I think that's all they got.
I mean, that's
in.
why they're still
I
re-releasing
think that's
it.
all they got. Because honestly, like they hyped up Cyberpunk. They were like, this is gonna be like amazing,
Nope.
and like it was just like worse than GTA.
Yeah.
So like I don't like that's just like when we're talking about progression, that's in the video game industry, I think that's it. I think that's all they got.
Yeah. I mean, like you got to think there were.
I mean, at least for a game like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there were years of our lives where we would both come home from school.
And you would buy like 6 shark cards.
Well, I was going to say, and then we would hop onto Minecraft and play with Roger, and then it turned into Halo 4, and then it turned into GTA
Why is it that
5.
everybody said Halo 4 is such a horrible game?
I love
But like
Halo
I was
4.
like obsessed with Halo. Like that was
we-
like we
we
beat
were
the
never-
campaign. We beat the campaign for Roger on Legendary just because we loved the game so much. We literally logged into his account, beat it on Legendary, and he was mad at us. He was like, "I wanted to do that myself," which I get, but at the
And
same
so we did it again.
and so we just did it again
Yeah.
with him.
That's the only like Halo campaign I've like willingly wanted to play on Legendary because it wasn't so obnoxious. No, you and I played
Halo Reach.
Halo 3 on Legendary.
Well, no, we never finished.
No,
it.
we finished.
No, we absolutely
No,
did
we
not.
we certainly finished because we
I wanted to pull out my hair when I played that game on Legend. No, it wasn't Halo 3 that I wanted to pull out my hair. It was Halo Reach I wanted to pull out my hair.
Yeah.
That game is unbelievably hard, and I have no reason. That has no reason to be. There's
Have you
no
ever-
reason.
Have you ever tried Halo 2 Legendary?
Honestly, I haven't. I
Way
don't
harder.
even think I've played Halo 2 campaign.
What?
Yeah,
Hey,
that's before
sorry,
my
Grandma.
time, man.
I'm just like yelling, but Halo 2 is way harder than Halo Reach, and I know that's like surprising to like think about, but no, like Halo 2, the sniper jackals. Have you heard of the Halo 2 sniper jackal memes?
Well, I'm pretty sure that persists to like every game, doesn't it?
No. So like okay, you know how in Halo 3 Legendary, right? Like the jackals with the carbines get upgraded to being jackals with the focus rifles or whatever they were called. And then like now instead of having a gun that takes like 8 shots to hit you, they have a gun that takes 2 shots to kill you, right? Yeah, that's like there were like 7 jackals in every hallway that could just 2-shot you in Halo 2, but I think it was like a 1-shot kill back in the day. And they had to nerf it to a 2-shot kill in Halo 3.
Speaking about Halo, I gotta like put it out there, like, why, when they made the Halo TV show, when they made the Halo, like I was thinking,
There's a Halo TV show?
Okay, don't even start with me on that.
What?
What are you talking about?
There's a Halo TV show?
I know you're lying.
Was
but
it? Wait, what's it on?
on Paramount Plus?
Oh, I don't have that one.
Yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna talk about it, but like I won't spoil it.
Does Master Chief take the helmet off?
Bro, literally that's the facts. Is like, so like I'm thinking about a Halo TV show. You know, there's so many cool story arcs. You know that you could do so much with a Halo TV show.
You
You
could do,
could
like,
just
an
do so many
ODST.
amazing things. Yeah, you could do anything.
yeah.
What do? It's Master Chief, and you know what he does? It's just a bunch of sex scenes. You know, you see his ass. You see his. You're not even able to see his face. And they show you full bottom. And you know what? And you know who it's with? It's like literally like with somebody from the Covenant, and Cortana's just like in the corner, just like watching menacingly. Like I swear, like watch it, like.
See, here's the thing, right? I totally lied. I knew all of that, but I wanted to hear you say it.
But like I just don't understand. Like
I don't think anyone
for-
understood it. Like even
for
though
such high like amount of money they had to spend on this series, like it literally feels like they spent maybe like $5,000 on like an episode, or maybe even $5,000 on 2 episodes.
No.
I swear it
it
feels
was
like
it was like $1 million an episode.
it was their budget, but did they spend it on it? What were they spending it on? The rights to Master Chief's ass? Like, what were they spending it on?
See, like, and here's my thing with the Halo TV show. It was a TV show made by people who wanted to ignore the games. You don't have to play the games, read the books to understand this show. We're gonna just make our
Well,
own.
what audience was it targeted for? Well,
None.
like people who watch Desperate Housewives and like Days of Our Lives? Like,
hey, don't be knocking Desperate Housewives.
have you actually watched it?
Oh yeah.
I've never watched it. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just not talking from experience
yeah,
right
no,
now.
I
But if
used
you
to-
have an experience to share with me about Desperate Housewives, you go right ahead.
I used to watch it with my mother. Of all,
Like, did you actually enjoy it?
I was kind of invested just because
See, that's the thing. Like, you ever have like one of them like things that you really like that it's kind of like a guilty pleasure. Like you're not supposed to like it, but you actually end up liking it, so you actually do watch it.
I mean,
Don't even say what you're about to say, but even on top of that, so like
I still watch Power Rangers.
but like I'm talking, but like unironically,
Yeah.
it's not unironically because you know it's like.
Well, I mean, I know.
It's cheesy.
I-
Like, you know it's cheesy. You like it because it's cheesy. Do you
I
not?
mean, I like it because it's
The
Power
story arc?
Rangers. No, it's because it's Power Rangers. I mean, I literally have a Power Ranger on my desk.
He's pointing at me. Was it always like that? Like, are you sure your figure's not alive? Like, look at me.
I literally have Transformers 2007 Optimus Prime.
Why is
And-
he holding a shotgun?
Who?
Optimus Prime. Why would he need a shotgun?
He has this. You want him to have a sword?
I mean, a shotgun works.
I mean, he's holding a sword now, so you know.
It's the little things, you know?
Yeah,
So-
it's the little things in life, like giving Optimus Prime the sword from the movie. That's not the one that toy's from, but that sentence made no sense. So that's technically Transformers 2000.
Honestly, I'm just gonna say this right ahead. Like, you're gonna lose me because like the only thing Transformers I ever watched, like, I watched the first live action Transformers movie. I'm like, what is this?
I
And
literally
just
saw that in
stopped.
theaters like this
I
month.
saw it. What?
Yeah, they re-released it for its 15th
For
anniversary.
what? For a 15-year anniversary?
Yeah, 15-year anniversary.
Did anybody go besides you?
Yeah.
Was the theater like a full house?
No.
Was it like Dan from the insurance company, you and like Mr. Pickles from the
What?
burger shop? I don't know. Like, I can't imagine too many people go to like a Transformers premiere.
There was a guy next to us who brought his 2 children there, and they were like, as like every time somebody got punched, they're like, "Is he dead? Did he die?" And he's like, "No, enjoy the movie." Just they were really like, I didn't mind that there were children talking basically during the entire movie because that's how I felt when I was their age, and so I'm glad that they were able.
That movie came out when you were their age.
Well,
How old is that movie?
Well, it came out 15 years ago.
A Family
A Family of Raccoons.
So apparently there is a family of raccoons on the front porch. Tyler has went to investigate. We're gonna have to see what comes of that. I'm not entirely sure how old these raccoons are. I don't know if they have a weird uncle. I don't know if they have a weird grandpa. I'm not entirely sure if there's 2 or 3 of them, but there is raccoons on the front porch. Honestly, it probably is a skunk. If it is a skunk and he does get sprayed, I'm not going to give him a tomato paste bath. I'm actually allergic to tomato paste, but like on the top side, I will video him in the bathtub with tomato paste, just because I would like to have that power over him. So I don't know what Tyler was planning on talking about, but I'm going to transition into the next phase of talkage. There's 5 of them. Okay, so I heard there's 5 of them. So there is a mom, maybe a dad. I don't know. Dad raccoons never really stick around. There's probably 2 babies. Uncle Barry and Aunt Sue. They probably are coming to Tyler's to take a whiff of his feet. His feet smell like old cheese, and I just really, I don't know. Sometimes when I'm in this room with him, I just I can't help but to think, do you ever wash your feet? You know, and like, he takes his socks off sometimes, but like when he does, it's just like I don't know what to say to him, because like his feet just smell so cheesy, and like on a normal basis I do like cheese, but too much cheese is just way too much cheese. Like it honestly, like, it clouds your nose. It makes you think of like SpongeBob. So like, here's a thing from my childhood. This is just like came into my mind. So like Thomas the Tank Engine. So think about his face, right? It looks a lot like dough. Dough, really. I've always wanted to eat his face. It's just been a thing. Like, I don't know. Like, have you ever just wanted to like touch it? Maybe I'm weird. Maybe that's not everybody's like fantasy, but like at the same time, it's something that I've always wanted to do. It's like a guilty pleasure. You know, just like taking Thomas the Tank Engine's face and just like putting my thumbs in it and thumbs in his cheek, putting indentions in there. I don't know. I'm sorry. This is starting to get weird, but like it's okay. So let's talk about one second. Let's edit this out.
All right, we're back. 5 raccoons.
Yeah, 5 raccoons. I was saying that the mom was probably there. The dad probably was not there. So who are the other remaining partners of the family?
I don't know.
I said probably a daughter, like son, maybe like the weird uncle.
I might edit that video into the podcast just so
You should make a music video out of it.
a music video out of the 20 seconds of video footage that I have.
I mean, honestly, you can make a music video out of anything these days. I mean,
true. Fair point.
All right, since you left me alone, you have to start the next conversation. I just can't bring myself to do it. I have to put you on spot. So start.
My relationships with raccoon. My relationship with raccoons is a weird one, right? Because the only real like basis I have of raccoon is Sly Cooper. And I love the Sly Cooper video games, but like Sony doesn't. And like they were remastered on PlayStation 3, but that's it. Like they've been a PS3 game. Like we're on the PS5 now, and like Sly Cooper fans are like, "Where's the new Sly Cooper? Where is the remaster?" And it's not coming. It's been teased and rumored and leaked for years, but it's just not coming.
See, I've always been a really big Donkey Kong fan because that like dude like just slaps on some bongos and I'm like, this game is awesome. All you need is Donkey Kong and some bongos and you got a banger game. That's a banger. That's all I'm saying. You got Diddy Kong. You got the old grandpa that's like in the shack like, how did you go to fuck? You know, like you got a game there. Like, who thought about that? Who got Mario and like Barrel Run? What is it called? Barrel Run? Like, is that what it was called? Like the original. Where do you get that from? Where do you get Donkey Kong from that? He's throwing barrels down like, what acid? Like it's crazy. Like how do you come up with that?
Skunk is out there too.
I know a skunk.
With the raccoons?
Do I live in a zoo?
Do you think they're like getting fist fights over like cat food?
I think I can smell the skunk.
Do you think you sprayed the raccoons?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean,
You gotta walk outside to leave.
why? I mean, it's okay. I'll just make friends with the skunk. You know, I'll just get on my. I mean, you can do that. It's possible. You can like
Yeah.
you know offer it stuff, and it could probably befriend you, and then you could like command it to spray people. You could be like Pokemon, you know.
Yeah. So you know
skunk spray.
You know those like squishy like stress toy things?
That like kind of felt like a sack of nuts.
What?
What is that not like a thing for you? Like your nuts don't feel like a stress ball.
No, like the foam
You never
ones.
just like.
No, like the foam ones.
What are you talking about?
The foam, like the things where like you squish them and then you.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, but I kind of feel like that's how my brain works sometimes.
Okay, well, I have a stress toy of former U.S. President Donald J. Trump.
Do you have it like in this room?
Yeah, it's right down there. Yeah.
Like behind the keyboard.
Yeah. No, like hold. Like.
Honestly, there's so much stuff I just
There's
probably would never be
there's-
able to find.
It's literally right here.
I would have never found that. It was literally under everything. You've never opened it before?
No, I never opened it because
It's a collectioneer.
I know it's
Why is he making that face?
You know, I don't know. But he's definitely making a face. For those of you who can't see anything because this is an audio podcast, he's going.
Is that just like? Is that just? Does the sound you make show the face that you're making?
So if you're sitting at home, go and that's the face that he made.
Is there multiple ways to make that noise?
You try it.
No, I mean you can't.
You can't.
I give it to you. Why do you have the same haircut as Donald Trump? Like
Oh
I
my-
kind of feel like if you like were just a little bit older and you dyed your hair like sandy blonde, you'd be there, you know?
I don't know how to. I don't know how to feel about that sentence, man.
It's like a
What do you mean?
nothing. I mean, honestly, I don't have anything to say. Why does it say this product is not food? Why would I mean? I understand
Because it's surrounded by pictures of food for some reason. Like,
Are we-
there's a pineapple, there's a cake. It literally says like jumbo. Oh, wait, no, that says jumbo squishy. But like, there's not a single thing on this bag that isn't food.
okay, I get no, but I understand. But like, if you grab this,
Your microphone it completely cut out again.
if you grab this thing, if you grab
Yep.
this toy and you literally like put it in your mouth and try to eat it, like, isn't that just natural selection at that point?
Yeah, but companies can be responsible for your natural selection, so that's why they. But like,
It must be really horrible to be a company because honestly, these days, like,
So yeah, you know how how I said that we shouldn't use the synthesizer and sorry, how we shouldn't use the synthesizer in Dented Fender because like then like what if it like goes out and then like we have to like fix it on the fly and do all that stuff. Companies hire people to do that, to just like be like, what could go wrong? What lawsuits could we get into? Now let's make liability statements that are like, we're not going to be responsible if something goes wrong. Like when we went kayaking and we had to fill out those waivers. Like if that boat ran over us and you died, you're responsible for it because you went onto the water. Not the kayaking company. They didn't warn us that there might be another boat. Never did they once say that like there would be like a cruise ship on that river.
there wasn't a cruise ship. Is that your definition of a cruise ship?
It was
It's like a little pontoon.
It was a traveling bar on a pontoon. Okay, like there was not a sober person on there. It was 11 in the morning,
And they were blaring like to the windows to the wall.
and like we're just like oaring.
You're like trying your
Like-
hardest to get out of the way of this boat.
Your microphone is not even like working at all anymore.
Oh,
There you go. Now you're working again. You're just like, I said I should have got you a new cable. But this is why this is episode 1, though. I mean, sorry.
This is episode 0. It's like
Episode
this
0.
is a baby. This
This
is a
is-
baby. In 20 episodes, we're gonna be sponsored by.
We're going to be sponsored by all 3 of those people we talked about in the
Yeah.
beginning. Fume is another one that's making its rounds.
What are you talking about?
Fume, the product for when you want to quit smoking but don't know how to.
Don't you just like quit?
Fume replaces nicotine alternatives with it's an all natural inhaler, so it's basically the hand to mouth addiction less than the nicotine addiction.
Can you just like get an inhaler?
Yeah, that's what this is. It's an inhaler that has like essential oils in it. I think, I don't know. I every time an advertisement pops up and I'm not like actively in the shower, I'm like, skip.
Well, I mean, they got them
skip,
like they got those like
skip.
fake cigarette. You know, like the ones they use in like movies and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
that's
same
like
premise. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like the hand motion.
What about those candy cigarettes?
What are you talking about? Like the
Like
ones
the-
with like the Spider-Man pictures on them?
Yeah,
and,
where
like,
it's just like a white stick. Those are delicious.
what was the point of making those? Like, was it just to be edgy? Like,
well, no. Back in the day, they were legitimately sold as candy cigarettes.
yeah,
and
just to be edgy. Like,
well, no, not to be
for
edgy.
the kids to be edgy.
No, it wasn't to be edgy. It was so the kids could do what they were seeing on TV and to see so they could have.
Could you even imagine what? Could you even imagine what would happen today?
Sorry,
if somebody
I had a
released
minor
candy cigarette?
stroke. Yeah, no.
They literally are. I mean, they banned Juuls. I mean, then those are like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That was one of the things that I did agree with former U.S. President Donald Trump over.
What?
He once, in the middle of tweeting about nonsense, he was like, "We need to do a lot to get these illegal vapes out of the hands of the children. Children are using these non-FDA approved devices, and they're blowing up. They're causing kids to get popcorn lung and cancer. We got to do something about that."
What is popcorn lung?
So, have you ever seen popcorn?
I mean, yeah.
Now, imagine your lung is like.
Why would it do that?
I'm not a scientist.
I feel like you just made that up. I feel like that's
No.
not what popcorn lung is. I feel like, is it like when you breathe in, like your lungs pop?
Yeah. What's popcorn lung?
According to Wikipedia, bronchiolitis obliterans, also known as obliterative bronchiolitis, constrictive
hell?
bronchiolitis and popcorn lung, is a disease that results in obstruction of the smallest airways of the lungs due to inflammation. Symptoms include a dry cough.
Yeah, I don't care anymore. So yeah, no, popcorn lung is certainly
So
real.
it's not really that big of a deal.
I don't think anyone's ever said bronchitis isn't a big deal.
I mean, I guess, but like
Bronchitis is a big deal. Just because you're young, you like 22-year-old looking mustache beard.
no, I mean, like, I guess I just don't agree with that statement because, like, shouldn't the parents be like monitoring their kids well enough for them not to like have the jewel? Like, if it was that big of a deal, shouldn't it be on the parents to parent their kid instead of making it illegal? And here's the thing. Here's just the thing. Like, it's not even that I do it. It's not even that I like have a problem with it not being there.
You're literally vaping right now. There's like smoke coming out your nose, dude. You're just so worked up over
Don't
this.
even. Okay, look, I was stressed out. I was stressed out by your statement. It's the fact that like literally I want to be able to do what I want. If I want to go buy one, I want to be able to. I don't want it to be illegal. I don't want it to. Why? We aren't kids. Like we aren't kids. Like we don't have to be told not to do something. Like make it like not illegal, but like just make it more controlled. You know what I'm saying? Like don't tell us we can't do something.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can still buy like vapes. It was just that one specific brand was having issues, so they had to get like rid of it. I think it was not like. I
mean, I don't really know what I'm talking about.
I don't know
like,
either. I've
never
I've never smoked or drank or vaped or nothing. I'm a good
Christian man.
Christian Minecraft moderator.
You would make the perfect Minecraft moderator. I think it.
Did you just say heck?
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
I gotta ban you now. Huh.
Are you about to get into the Middle Eastern like Mickey Mouse bit?
Palestinian Mickey Mouse here
Is that what he's called?
to train you to use. Well, I can't. That's got to be censored. I can't say that. That's not advertiser friendly. NordVPN will never sponsor us now.
How did you even find that video? Like I looked everywhere. Like did you literally just put in YouTube?
I typed in Palestine Mickey Mouse, and it was the first result. For reference, Dylan and I play in a band called Dented FNDR. Link in the description below. And
well, actually, we just like tour with them. We aren't a part of that band. We're just like an outside entity that we really support them in their endeavor. Like we just kind of master their music. We don't actually. There's a bass player and a drummer that are like the main people of that band. We're just like the outside. We just make sure everything goes well.
You know, the best part
they
is
make all the music.
We could say anything we want about Nick and Michael. They're never gonna watch this.
You just said what are my 3 notes? Besides singing that song. What are my 3 notes?
So like,
at least I know that if they do watch this, they won't make it this far. It'll be like the first 5 minutes.
Michael's gonna be like raccoons, ooh. But so put this in perspective. Dylan and I play in a band called Dented FNDR, and we were doing a songwriting session earlier, and I was like jokingly like halfway like singing backup vocals. And he was like, Dylan looked at me and said, dude, you're a whiner. You've got that whine down, dude. But like, if you didn't whine so much, you could sing pretty good.
I didn't say that. That was totally not what I said.
Errol.
But like when you do it, like your voice just goes to such a high pitch that if you just sustain that note, like you would be singing like Beyonce.
and then he tried to get me to sing without whining, and I didn't know how to, and he was like, no, like whine but without whining. I'm like, what? He's like, do the whine but like don't like but hold it out. I'm like, huh. And then he was like, no, that's the wrong direction you need to go in. I don't.
Well, you like, so like you were doing it, but then you're like, huh? Okay, so like you were like going up, and then all of a sudden you're like, and I was like, What are you doing? I didn't tell you to like sing Frank Sinatra the whiny version.
I did it my way. So, anyways, I've been whiny. You've been yelly.
It's just our way to express our emotions, man. I'm mad and you cry. So like, that's just how we express our emotions, I guess.
Your microphone's so far away from you. It's just like,
But like you screamed
oh
at
God. I'm wearing headphones. Dylan's not, so I know how this sounds like live in the moment, and Dylan does not. And he literally had his microphone out like this, and then was just like, yeah. So anyway, don't worry. I'll soften that down. I'll edit that in post.
Are you gonna master this podcast that nobody's gonna watch?
Yeah. I'll run it through the same mastering software that I did earlier.
What are you talking about mastering software? Like,
Mastering software. I got mastering
Do
software.
you just like put it in there and it like exports out on the other side like a really stupid factory and it just like makes it sound better? Or does it like just this is the same product?
So mastering is
Exactly what the word is. Where you take something and you make it better and you master it.
Yep, that's exactly what I did. Yep.
What is perfect pitch? Is it like literally
it'd
where
be
you...
like if right here's perfect pitch. So perfect pitch is if I go and then you say, well, that's an F sharp.
There's no way anybody in the whole world could do that.
Obviously you've never seen Charlie Puth.
Who is that?
I don't know, but that was really flat, really room temperature.
Because it was
root beer.
been in here for like 16 days. And I've never seen a small bottle of root beer like that. That is so cute.
Let's see what pitch this is.
Let's just be a Japanese like
A pan flute podcast?
a pan flute well, not even a podcast, just a band.
I really wanted to be in a pop polka band, but you wouldn't let us.
Have you ever seen the Spoon Lady?
No, I haven't seen the Spoon Lady.
She like takes a spoon, right? She takes like an ordinary set of spoons and she just
Oh,
like,
I mean, yeah. People play spoons all the time. It was like a bluegrass thing. All right, so
who came up with that though? Who was like
They
Johnny was playing on the freaking banjo at like dinner time and she's like some girl comes out with a pair of spoons and just like starts clicking.
I mean, they also have the triangle, the washboard.
that's different though.
The washboard?
That's different though.
The washboard is different.
Somebody was doing laundry and they're just like, oh, that sounds great. You know? Like the spoons, who comes up with that? Who gets a pair of spoons? Like what about the forks? What do the forks sound like? Is that a thing? Is it just spoons? Why is it spoons?
All right. Well, you've heard it here, folks. This is a spoon and fork related podcast. Be sure to tune in next week where we'll have our first sponsor for episode 1. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.
Is that all? That was such a tease. I was ready for This is it, folks. If you like it, like it. If you don't like it. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Have a nice life. And we'll be thinking about you till the next time.
What?
Oh. No way.
Do you want to tell?
I got jammed.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss.